Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing how to crochet these very easy and cute, adorable crossbag pouches. They're simple to make and suitable for anyone. I will list everything you need in the description box below. We are going to begin by making 10 single crochets in the magic ring. Once you complete your 10 single crochets, you can close your magic ring, but don't pull too tightly because this kind of yarn can snap. I will be showing you shortly how I close my magic ring, especially when I use this kind of plushy yarn. So here is round 1. And to begin round 2, we are going to do an increase in every stitch around. An increase is 2 single crochets in each stitch, completing 20 single crochets for round 2. To begin round 3, we are going to do a single crochet in the first stitch and an increase in the next stitch. 1 single crochet in the next stitch and an increase of 2 single crochets in the next stitch. Follow this pattern all the way around to complete a total of 30 single crochets for this round. Here we are at the end of round 3. So far so good. To begin round 4, we are going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches and an increase in the 3rd stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and an increase. Follow the pattern around to complete a total of 40 single crochets. Before we move on to the rest of the pattern, I'd like to show you how I close up my magic ring. From the inside of your project, you want to take a piece of scrap yarn. It's just a small piece of medium weight yarn and my tapestry needle. I will go through all of those loops from the inside of your project. I will take my acrylic yarn and weave it in. And after you go through all those loops, I'll create a knot to close it up. With this kind of plushy yarn, you'll want to be mindful not to pull on the yarn too hard because from my experience, when I tug on it too hard, it'll snag. So this is just my technique on closing up the magic ring. So you create a knot nice and tight there, and as you can see, it closes it up very nicely. And for those experienced crocheters, you can actually apply this technique at the very beginning of your magic ring. You can crochet around the acrylic yarn, and then when you're done with that first round, you can just close it up right away. I'll secure my plushy yarn to the acrylic yarn, just create a couple of knots there so it doesn't unfasten. Another little trick I like to do here with plushy yarn is I will heat seal it. I'll take a lighter to it and just apply a little bit of heat, and this will prevent it from freeing. And there you have it. Easy peasy. For rows 5 through 14, all we're going to do is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. A total of 10 rows of 1 single crochet all around 40 stitches each row. I'll meet you when you're done. Here we are at the end of row 14, and this is what our pouch is looking like so far. To begin row 15, we are going to do a single crochet in the first stitch, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to skip 3 and do a single crochet in the fourth stitch. And there we have our first loop. We're going to chain 3, skip 3, and single crochet in the fourth stitch. So just repeat this simple pattern all the way around until you have 10 loops. Here I am approaching the end of this round, and I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that first single crochet, and I've completed my 10 loops. So for our last round, we are going to crochet a shell edging, and it's simply 4 half double crochets in the loop. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull the yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. After your 4 half double crochets, slip stitch to the top of that first single crochet from the previous round. And we'll repeat this pattern. Do 4 half double crochets inside of the loop and a slip stitch on the top of the single crochet from the previous round. Here I am approaching the end of this round, and I'm going to finish this round by doing a slip stitch to the top of that first chain. And now it's time to make the strap. Of course, you don't have to make the strap adjustable. You can simply customize the length, and you can make it shorter or longer, and you will attach it on the other end by simply doing a slip stitch on the opposite end of your strap. But if you like to make it adjustable, go ahead and chain 100. After you've completed your 100 chains, go ahead and pull that through one of the loops on the opposite end of your starting chains. And what we're going to do here is create a knot that will be able to slide up and down the strap, therefore making it adjustable. So what I like to do is I will take the end of my chain and I will wrap it around twice, and then I will sew those 2 pieces together, and try not to sew them too tightly, otherwise it won't slide up and down the strap smoothly. So just follow these steps to complete your adjustable strap. The final step here is to make the drawstring, and I chained 70. And of course you can customize it to your preference. You can make it shorter or longer depending on how you like it. But for this one, I chained 70. I thought that was a good length. And the final step is to pull the drawstring through the loops of the bag. I eyeballed the middle of the bag and thought that was a good starting point. And as you can see, I'm just going in and out of the loops all the way around. This next step here is totally optional, but I personally like to create a couple of knots at the end of my chains there just to create a little bit of sturdiness to the very tips of the drawstring. And also, when I snip that excess yarn there, I'll take a lighter and I'll heat seal it. This will prevent it from fraying. And there we have it, friends. A very cute DIY project here. These make great gifts. You can make them in all different colors. As you can see back there, I made 2 bags there for my little girl. I made her a pumpkin one and a pineapple one. So thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy making your own. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye.